Dr. Frank Yeomans is a board member of Emotions Matter and an expert teacher, clinician, and author in the field of borderline personality disorder. Dr. Yeomans is a clinical associate professor of psychiatry at the Weill Medical College of Cornell University, director of training at the Personality Disorders Institute of Weill-Cornell, and lecturer in psychiatry at Columbia University. He is passionate about BPD advocacy with a particular emphasis on addressing inequity and parity in the mental health care delivery system for those impacted by BPD. Welcome, Frank.
Hello, I'm Frank Yeomans, and I would like to join Paula Tusiani in welcoming you to this third annual Emotions Matter Walk for BPD. Of course, we would all rather be together on a sunny May day walking along the Hudson River as we have done in the past 2 years. But we have to respect the current circumstances and meet virtually. And we're lucky to have that option. The walk has always been a joyous occasion, but it's also a very serious matter because fighting for BPD continues to be a major struggle. We've made a lot of gains, and there's a lot of gains still to be made. BPD can be thought of in many different ways. Most simply, BPD is like going through life as a kind of a raw nerve with extremely intense emotional reactions. And we can think more about that. Increasingly, BPD is also thought of as a way of relating to oneself and to others. In the DSM-5, a new way of thinking about personality disorders in general, of which BPD is the most representative, is to think about difficulties in having a positive, coherent, consistent sense of self and one's direction in life, and harmonious and deep relations with others. And I think we should keep all of that in mind. Now, why are we here? We're here because we want to help those we love, and we want to help each other in our efforts to improve the condition of those with BPD. In my mind, BPD represents a very important level of humanity. People who are experiencing emotions very deeply represent a very important slice of the human pie. They have access to emotions that may be deeper than what many others feel. This can be a liability. It can cause suffering. When it is controlled and when it is mastered, it can be an asset. It can lead to great empathy and the ability to connect to others on a deep level. And I think we can all learn from each other and help each other. One of the things I miss by not being present today in person is the contact with so many wonderful people. There are people I meet through Emotions Matters who are so special, and I miss you, and I hope we'll be able to get together soon. Until then, we have to continue to strive to provide services. Paula will tell you more specifically about the services and mission of Emotions Matter. As a psychiatrist, I am sorry to say, we still have to focus on diminishing the very unfortunate and unfair stigma that goes along with BPD. When people know about BPD, when people know people with BPD, the stigma goes away. And the situation has been getting better. But in the medical profession, there are still too many people who don't have adequate knowledge and adequate familiarity. And one of our goals, one that's very dear to me, is to help further knowledge and education, direct knowledge, knowing people, so that the stigma can further diminish, and one day we'll be able to see it as a very unfortunate part of the past. In the meantime, I hope we can all celebrate each other and this day and our mutual efforts to improve the conditions of people suffering with this condition, getting better from this condition, and sharing with others what it's like to have this particular way of experiencing oneself and oneself in relation to others that may provide us all with something to think about and learn from. Thank you, and I hope you will enjoy the walk as it is this very unusual year. Bye-bye.